What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology retold action, spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Gaia. His name is Daut. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Set. He's going by the name Jorge El Curioso right now, but he is better known as Mariano. This is an incredibly star-studded matchup right now. Daut is coming through and he is like saying, guys, all you myth players, you've got thousands of hours, maybe even 10,000 hours in mythology. I'm just a lowly Age of Empires 2 player. I'm going to come show you how it's done. That's what he's saying right now. That's all he's saying. Can he back it up? Can he back it up? All right. Oracles. Doing the scouting, finding the relics. We've got the Head of Orpheus here. This is a great one. Adds a little bit of line of sight. 8 line of sight over here. Not a bad amount of line of sight at all for your buildings. If you were to grab this and have Obelisk, for example, your scouting is going to be very, very good. So that's something you might want to see. Anyways, let's have a quick look. What else is on the map? It is the map Highland. Both players opening up. Oh, Hecate's Torch is a great relic. I think this one might be busted. Might be a S+ tier with the minus 10% on God Power cost. The cooldown time doesn't matter that much, but the God Power cost reduction, that's a big deal. You can get some of those early game God Powers out much cheaper, which is really, really good. But the map is Highland. Both players going for docks at the start of the game. We do see Daut jumping onto this straggler tree over here. He's dropped a house down. He does have Gaia Forest here if he wants to use it to keep his citizen nice and close. You can jump onto this gold mine here as well if he needs to. But he's already got the gold to get himself that temple up. Going to be eating those cows here in his main base. And it looks like he's rushing to the classical age, which I absolutely love. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with Gaia, this villager needs to be working. No, the cows are here. Eat the cows. Where are they going? Come back. All right, he's going to go on to gold. But Daut here. What a build order. Oh! Let's go. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say this build order is the most crisp build order you've got on Highland. But this makes a lot of sense. Why does it make a lot of sense? Because Gaia gets Carnivora early, which means Gaia can really destroy a dock. He can really push over here and break through an enemy's position incredibly fast. Whereas Mariano, he's just going to be playing defensively here. He gets a second dock up, but all Daut needs to do now is also get another dock, build up a couple of archer ships to kill off this villager, and he's going to be in a good spot. Mariano is going to be spamming those docks up, though. So he's got a bit of an advantage, but he's going to be advancing very, very late here. Daut is already going to be in the classical age. This is going to be a clash of styles. The late advance kind of standard from Legacy versus this new kind of retold hyper-aggressive opening with Gaia, as we do see the Anubis coming through, the pickaxe coming through. But here's the thing. If I'm playing this matchup as Mariano here, I'm saying, I'm going to spam these docks, but I'm going to go through Ptah here. I'm not going through Anubis. Reason being is, I don't need water here to hit a timing, because that's what I want to hit on Gaia. What I want is, I want to be able to get my second town center up, either over here, or get a villager center down onto these chickens or something in my main base that I can eat food from with 0 walking time. And that's all I'm going to do. We still haven't seen that Carnivora getting clicked down just yet from Daut, so I'm not exactly sure what he's going for in this one. Definitely the Carnivora can get placed down, probably in the middle of these two, and take out both of these docks here. He's also got that servant here who's going to be able to heal up the ships as he's trying to take this position down. But it looks to me like Mariano, he's got away with his advance. He's got all of his fishing ships up. He's got docks coming down on this side as well. The Bareem's trying to push through and pick off a couple of those docks here. And if we take a quick look at Mariano's perspective, Mariano isn't even building himself he's not building himself any ships. He's just going straight for a town center. And this is exactly the type of play that I'm a little bit like, I'm feeling like this sort of a play is really, really strong for Egyptian here. I think it's really, really strong to do something similar with Atlantean. Greek and Norse as well. And I'm not sure the fast second town center with Greek, Norse, and Atlantean is very smart. I think you just want to rush Heroic Age. So you're going to get that economic advantage by getting Heroic Age, winning your water, and getting your upgrade in, and then going for a timing off of one town center against a greedy 2 town center set play. Especially a set player who's got Anubis and can't shifting sand onto your base. But we'll see how things are going to go. We got a comment here. Water feels like a late game strat with fish at 5 food per second until Heroic Age. No. Every 2 fishing ships is 1 villager on food. And I can get that at the start of the game. So it's still good to get these fishing ships out. So you're not going... but yeah, if you're playing late game, and you clean up an enemy water, and you can refish that with all the upgrades, that's a great idea as well. So I see what you're saying. But it looks like Daut here. He's going to clean up all of the water. He's invested a lot into the middle here. He's now going to be building those fishing ships. And what he really needs to do, first and foremost, is take villagers off of wood and onto cows, onto gold, and get Heroic Age here. Because he's got all of the boats out to win this water. Mariano could probably have used serpents here to hold for a little bit longer here, but if we take a quick look at his perspective, take a look at the food. There is it. Food, gold. He's got 24 on food. He's got 2 on gold at the moment. He's getting himself an armory up. He's throwing villagers over onto golds here. Or onto food. Well, he should be onto gold at the moment. Otherwise, he's going to miss that one by quite a bit. But I actually think Daut's in a good spot here. Like, I was expecting Mariano to be Heroic Age by 7:30 here. I was expecting that to be the case. It takes 2 fishing ships to equal 1 villain hunt. Yes, so the fishing ships here gather at 0.5 seconds. And a hunting villager, which we do not have. These are all cows, but this is 1.35. Or it's 1.5 on hunt. So it's actually 3 fishing ships for Atlantean equals 1 citizen. So it's a little bit less. So Atlantean fishing is even better than everyone else. Because these are gathering that much faster. But they do have a lot of walking time, so that kind of makes up for it. Anyways, fishing ships getting taken out on this position here. Mariano, still not in that next stage. Lots of villagers on wood, on gold. Well, not lots of villagers on gold. He's got hand axe as well. Why has he got hand axe? This is really slowing him down. As we do see a cheeky little wall getting thrown up over here. He could have walled this off like this, but the boats here, they can take this wall out pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. Wait, do they have a low crush? Yeah, they got no crush armor. So the 4 crush that's here is very, very strong. So we do see a cheeky little serpents getting thrown up to stop the town center coming through. We have Daut. He's about to make a little bit of Terma shenanigans. He does have an armory up. He's building his armory, so he wants to go to that next age. Citizen going to be retreating away for the time being. And Heroic Age is queued up for Mariano, but it's just so late. This doesn't make sense to me because this is giving all of the time. Oh, he's gone for 3 town centers. Okay, this makes more sense. I totally missed that. Okay, never mind. Anyways, town center denied. Daut can literally just sit here with... This is so smart. The Caladria and the Citizen can just clean everything up here just by shooting these down. He's got Hero Citizen, and he's going to be able to slowly beat all of these snakes up with that Caladria heal. I like it. You have to, like, shift-click onto all of these snakes. It's going to take a while, but you can actually kill snakes without too much investment here as Atlantean because you have that healing from the Caladria. And look at this. The Caladria out-heals those serpents. People calling serpents OP? Caladria OP. Holy. Look at this guy go. He couldn't even ignore the serpents and just build the town center with a Caladria just healing that citizen up, right? Is that the case? I'm not sure. Anyways, Heroic Age is coming through. We've got Thea coming in for Daut. Mariano, he's 3 town centers. 10-minute Heroic Age. Barracks coming up. And the big question on everyone's lips right now is, what is Mariano going to do next? Now, Mariano can literally just go Migdol Stronghold, Mythic Age, through Thoth, and start thinking about something like that, as we do have some minions coming through here. Any hero units out? Not just yet. Oh, you've got to turn off that insta-heal. The burst heal special ability is something you really want to be keeping a look on, as we do have a cheeky little carnivore coming down here from Daut to help him take out that Leviathan there. But the town center gets up. Villagers are going to just garrison into the town center. It's looking fairly close here, in all honesty. If Daut gets himself up this upgrade from the dock here, he's going to be in a good spot. We see a third town center coming up as well for Daut. Meanwhile, what's the plan here? Migdol Stronghold? No, mark it up in the corner. Still no Migdol Stronghold for Mariano, so he wants to stick it out a little bit in this heroic age. I'm kind of look at the resources for Mariano though. He's got enough to advance. He just needs the Migdol down. Anyways, town center here looks like it's going to be able to survive just barely here. Villagers will be able to repair that one back up, so no problems for Daut at the moment. And both players have got tons of resources in the bank. They've really got to be spending these. It depends on what you're going for, but basically I think Daut needs around about 10 to 15 military buildings up already. Walls all coming down here from Mariano. This is some very, very old school play here. Just making sure your fundamental play, I should say. Just making sure all of your stuff is safe. We are seeing some Stymphalian birds coming out. These are really, really strong. Though against Egyptian and against Norse now. Norse and Egyptian have both got heroes that can shoot up, which does make those hero units, or those myth units, those flying units, a little bit weaker. But with good spacing, if we take a look at the range, with good spacing, they've got 15 range. You can stay out of range of the Pharaoh, which has got 8. Well, no, you can't. Well, you can kind of. You sit at the back. If the Pharaoh comes forward to kill your Stymphalian birds, you can kill them off with Arcus. And the priest, if there is a priest somewhere, there it is. Priest only 15 range. So you can space that priest really, really easily with those Stymphalian birds. And we do see the upgrades have come through for Daut, so his food income is going to be stonking right now. 0.88 food a second from those fishing ships. He needs to fill up the rest of these docks, though. The rest of these fishing spots he needs to grab because they're just so important. But Thoth, just about to hit. Do we have any upgrades here for Daut's Town Center? No. If you want to counter Meteor, get yourself Masons. Get yourself Fortified Town Centers. Get it really, really early. It's really, really good, especially if you can sniff out a Fast Mythic coming through. It's really, really good upgrades. Just to like show you, we've got Masons here, giving plus 15% hit points. I'm pretty sure Meteor does some divine damage. Does it tell me? No, it won't tell me. But it does some divine damage, I think. So it's mostly just HP you're concerned about. Fortified Town Centers as well gives you plus 25% hit points. So get both of those upgrades, and you're going to be able to survive or keep your Town Center alive against that stuff. But do we see an immediate Valley of the Kings here for Mariano? No, not just yet. He's just getting himself his upgrades. He's setting himself up in this game, building a whole bunch of units, just playing nice and safe and defensive here. As the Stymphalian birds come through. And look at this. They do this weird thing. They've got this weird amount of damage on them. They've got razor sharp feathers causing targets to continue bleeding over time. So they do bleed damage over time. I'm not sure exactly what that means, if that's like divine damage or if that's just hack damage or if it's pierce damage or what. But taking a look at the villager here, it doesn't lose damage like HP for that long. But still very, very strong. Anyways, unit's going to be pushing through here to try and take out some of these ships here. And we do see a Nereid getting involved here. This unit is actually quite strong. 25 damage per second, 2x versus myth units, and has a special attack which does a huge amount of damage. But Mariano ready to start moving across the map here. Daut, he hasn't built any units. What is he doing? He's going through Atlas. I like the idea. A nice early Atlas here, but is it too little too late? As we've got Fortified Town Centers, Carpenters coming through for Mariano as well. Lots of units coming through, lots of citizens. Oracle's also getting trained. Palace will come up. This town center here does have itself some upgrades. It's got Fortified Town Centers, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. As some Murmillo are going to come through and try and take out those siege towers, the palace will get torn down, and Daut is going to be heavily on the defensive moving forward in this game. He might lose this town center, but it's not the end of the world here. He's got a lot of population to fill up. He can really counter the army here, which Mariano's making. And to me, it looks like Mariano's still not getting that Valley of the Kings tech here, which does print units out. Does manage to snipe down all of those siege towers there, but a catapult is coming in. Dryads are coming through as well. The gold situation here for Daut is decent, but all the gold mines are at the top of the map here. So he's only got this gold mine really remaining. And if Mariano knows this, which let's have a quick look, does he? He kind of knows it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He kind of, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 gold mines for Mariano. So if he's thinking about this, he does know it. And he can just click Meteor up on this position and literally win the game right here and now. As the town center will end up going down. Well, no, it won't. He's actually taken out those siege weapons really, really nicely. I think that Daut needs to utilize that implode straight away to give himself that little bit of breathing room to spam units out here. We take a quick look at what Daut's building. Where is his barracks? He's got 7 military barracks. Remember what I was saying? He needs around about 15 at this stage of the game. He's got himself 100 villages, or nearly 100 villages. He's got all of that fishing economy as well. That man of war coming through. So he needs to be spending those resources as best he can. He does have that Argus coming through as well. Town center still coming in. We've got the Meteor getting clicked down. Where is the Meteor getting clicked down? Into the main base. Citizens getting sent flying here. And can the town center live here with just fortified town centers? Lots of buildings to distract around onto this. Lots of military buildings going down as well. And it looks like in the end, the Meteor, it's picked off a lot of stuff, but the town center stands. And the other point here is, we take a look over here. Mariano, he's only got a... Wait. Mariano's lost his main base as well. There was an implode here. All the houses get taken out. I completely missed that. Sorry, guys. But the town center for Mariano also lives, but he loses all of his houses. 125 of 75 population. No myth units out at the moment. Daut has held. Daut is held, and we are going into a late game right now with our Lord and Savior, Daut versus Mariano, Jorge El Curioso. This is where Age of Mythology gets really, really interesting. We're seeing the buildings getting built back up, the town center's coming back up, and here's the thing. In Legacy, Egyptian just beats Atlantean in the late game. It's just what happened. But this is retold. This is different balance. This is very, very different gameplay. Who knows who's going to win in this one? Thank you for the 5 gift of subs, Reinhard. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for the support as the citizens starting to move forward. Going to grab this gold mine here. Mermillo coming in to take out the watchtowers as well. Daut is completely safe. He's overtaken in terms of stuff. And what... No, that town center is still there. Okay, Daut just doesn't know this town center is grabbed, but of course it is. Priest coming through, going to be able to take out the Stymphalian birds here as well. And it looks like Mariano is trying to get his houses back up. You want to get them up fast, but you also want to be getting up all of them as quickly as possible. I think this is a slow way to get his houses up, but he's going to be doing his best to make that happen here as the priest coming in, going to be healing some stuff up, coming over here to try and take out that Stymphalian bird on the back. Meanwhile, on the front here, Daut is just safe. He's dealt with everything. We do see a cheeky little siege works coming up here as Daut's like, what's going on over here? What's happening? He doesn't know. Is there anything going on? He sees the gold mines being mined a little bit. He sees the wall here. Maybe there's a little bit of a side build going on. Who knows? But armory upgrades now coming through for Daut. He's got them all queued up. He's getting himself some upgrades here for frontline heroics just to make sure he can make those heroes a little bit cheaper here as well. On the other side of the thing here, we do have Valley of the Kings in. But Pharaoh needs to be empowering a building for him to get those benefits. Mariano's got plenty of wood and gold in the bank, but he is going to be struggling moving forward here. He's making himself that monument to the pharaohs. So what myth units can he get here? What would you want to use this extra favor on? He's going to have 5 monuments, it looks like. Wait, 3? 1, 2, 3. And he's going to have 4 monuments soon. That 5th monument is really, really big. Monument to the gods is really, really big. But the units, they're starting to move forward. Some axemen are out to deal with the heavy Mermillo. The fire siphon coming through as well. As we're starting to see some towers coming up. That Argus is so strong. Look at that damage there as all of those axemen are going to be getting dealt huge amount of damage while sitting under that puddle there as Mariano doesn't react to it at all. But he runs straight through, and those axemen are just going to get chokeholded here by his own monument. Great play here from Daut. Meanwhile, over on this position, do we see anything happening? No. Citizens are sneaking in onto this position as a barracks is going to be coming up. A palace going to get thrown down here as well. Has to deal with that unit over there as the Stymphalian birds are just sitting in here doing damage to the trade route. And Daut is saying it's time to attack. He's sitting at 196 to 215 population. Fire siphons, cleaning everything up. Is Set not the beast that everybody thinks Set is, with Daut just coming in with the Gaia and completely cleaning house right now. Tower's going down in a big way. We see the llama caravans coming out for Daut as well. Where's his market out? It's on this position. Not the worst of the market's not the best. He wants a market in this very big corner over here, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, as Daut is just breaking down everything here. Mariano, he's actually winning on score, but he's not got any units out here. He needs more production. He's just sitting with tons of resources in the bank. Daut is spending all his resources really, really nicely here. He's got a little bit of gold in the bank, but that doesn't matter here. He's pushing in. He needs to get himself those champion upgrades, champion infantry, champion archers. Get the engineers upgrade, get his armory upgrades through as well. If we take a look at what Mariano's got, he's full iron. So all Mariano needs to do is get himself out some military units, and he should be okay here to hold. But the fire siphon coming through, tearing down the Migdol stronghold. Meanwhile, over on this side, we do have a cheeky little side build coming in onto this position. If Mariano can find his Pharaoh and send that one forward, where is it? It's on this position. If he sends that Pharaoh forward over here, empowers the Migdol, makes elephants, he can make a lot of pain onto Daut very, very quickly with those elephants printing out of the town center. We are seeing some axemen coming through here in an attempt to deal with the destroyers, to deal with the heavy Murmillo as well. The town center is slowly getting taken down on this position here, as we do see some cheeky little fanatics coming out. Some destroyers are good here to take this out as well, but that's going to be a while there. So we have the war turtle able to take out that man of war over there, as the war turtle just sitting here checking this one out. But the champion destroyers, they've got a 6x bonus against buildings. They've got pretty low hack damage, base damage here at 7.5 per second. But yeah, they're able to pick off a building incredibly fast. Meanwhile, in the main base here, we've got those champion Murmillo taking villagers out. Daut utilizing his second Hesperid's tree. If you're at full population, Hesperid's tree gets you 5 dryads. If you click a second Hesperid's tree, which you can do for free, you can get 10 dryads. 10 dryads out. How much population is that? That's like 30 extra population if you get them all out. These are roughly statted at about 3 population apiece in terms of what other units are worth. So they're really, really good here in Age of Mythology. It's huge advantage for the late game for Thea users as the villagers trying to repair this one up. Daut is just heavily going in to these champion Murmillo. But, I mean, what is Mariano doing? He's got no gold. I mean, he's got no food income. He's got no gold income. Well, he's got 24 villagers on food, but on gold and 30 on food, but he's just got nothing in the tank here. As these champion Murmillos, they're just going to town on everything. This upgrade, serrated blades, I don't know how good it is, but it's seeming like it's just doing absolute work in this game. Town center's getting taken down. Siege tower coming through here in an attempt to take out this position. The siege tower here will get taken out. The town center will go down. And Daut is making an incredibly big statement in this game. Lots and lots of those axemen are coming through, but Mariano, you got to build buildings. Where are they? Daut's cleaned everything up on his side of the kind of highland, so to speak, of the river. There's nothing there. He's pushing across. Daut can now start moving in here and putting his own buildings onto this position if he so chooses. What are the economic upgrades looking like here for these players? Fully upgraded for Mariano, who's even got Book of Thoth. Look at these villagers on the farms. They're at 0.88 a second here. Daut, on the other hand, 1.37 a second. He's got full upgrades as well, you'd have to imagine. Plus, he's got this upgrade there, which is System of Blast, making his villagers a little bit cheaper. But the Murmillo going to be breaking through, going to try and take everything out over here. Chariot Archers coming in. We will be seeing the Siege Tower getting cleaned up to boot here as well. As Daut here, oh my God, this guy is so strong. I can't praise him enough in this game. He's also now getting himself Iron Armor. He's getting himself Guardian of Io here, which is going to... The Line of Sight is a little bit of a meme on this unit, but that ability recharge time of minus 25%, that is no joke. That is no joke at all. That special ability is insanely strong. Spitting out that poison, you've got to be careful about it. We're starting to see some Phoenix coming out, which will hard counter these land-based units of Daut. Daut's going to make some archers here. He's going to make a whole bunch of archer heroes to deal with those Phoenix. But it's a reaction here, so there's a little bit of a timing for Mariano to play with. Daut does have himself 48 favor in the bank, plenty of resources here. But Daut about to get himself a town center. He's about to be in a really, really good position. What else can Mariano do? Mariano's on 2 town centers. He's got a trade route. His trade route is very weak now, only 41 gold. As the destroyers are going to be pushing through here in an attempt to take out this Migdol stronghold and everything else. And the Mamillo on this position will end up getting roasted from up high. Look at this. This is exactly how you use Phoenix, by the way. These Phoenix are really, really good in certain situations. They're not good at killing off buildings. They're good against killing massed units here. But we see the Arcus getting trained out, and those are going to get all turned into heroes, and he's going to have an answer very, very shortly to those Phoenix. Not only that, he's at 252 population. Is he still making caravans? No. Daut says, don't need caravans. But he does. He really does. These gold mines will expire at some point. As the Phoenix are flying over, we do have Mariano with 65 favor in the bank. As the Phoenix are coming in, those champion Arcus are there, and in that moment, Mariano sees them, and he taps out. Not only that, we've got the destroyers killing off his town center up here. That will completely ruin Mariano. What a game from Daut! What a game from Daut! This guy has got like, I want to say he's probably got like 50 hours in Retold right now. 50 hours in Age of Mythology total. Not only does he come in onto a water map with a really, really solid build order. With Gaia. A really, really solid build order. Not only does he play around a strategy here, which you're not going to see very often here from Mariano. 3 town center, ignore the water. Like, boom water, spam docks, 3 town center, ignore the water. He plays around it beautifully with a kind of semi-fast heroic into second town center, gets his upgrades, gets all the... Well, he probably could have gotten a bit more fishing ships out and he would have been in a little bit better position. Nonetheless, he plays around it really, really nicely. But he plays around Meteor, gets that fortified town centers really early. He plays around everything beautifully here, and he gets that. He defends over here. He uses that implode beautifully to kill off all the houses of Mariano, which completely stunts that aggressive play. And he finds the win. I don't know what else to say. What could Mariano have done here? I think he didn't really use that Valley of the Kings tech. I'm not sure if he knows or doesn't know what it does, but you have to empower a Migdol or a Barracks to get double the units out. Well, 1 unit comes out for free. It's a really, really good upgrade. And you can see Mariano at this point, he had all the military advantage, but he just could not use it to make any significant strides in this game. And you saw, like, yeah, Snakes was good. It kind of delayed the town center. But what Mariano needed in this game wasn't Plague of Serpents. It was Shifting Sands. Especially if you're giving up on water. Shifting Sands is the way to go. Unless you're going to use the Plague of Serpents to delay on the water to give yourself a little bit more fishing economy. But Shifting Sands here, timing attack would have been brutal. That would have really shut Daut down, I think. But not happening in this game. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.